Good morning. I'm Peter Milios from the Finance News Network. The Nasdaq Composite and the S&P 500 rose on Thursday, snapping three-day losing streaks as investors resumed buying tech stocks. The tech-heavy index rallied 0.95%, while the S&P 500 rose 0.37%, both closing near session highs. Meanwhile, the Dow Jones Industrial Average was lower by 0.01%. Investors snapped up some major tech stocks that got dinged this week. Tesla shares closed higher despite falling earlier in the day, even after the second major Wall Street bank in as many days downgraded the high-flying retail trader darling. Shares have more than doubled this year. Meanwhile, shares of Amazon were higher by more than 4%, Microsoft rose 1.8%. Apple hit a fresh all-time high late in the day, rising by more than 1%. Elsewhere, Boeing supplier Spirit AeroSystems dropped more than 9% after the company halted production in its Kansas facility. This follows a worker strike announcement set to start on Saturday. Separately, Boeing shares also dropped more than 3%, weighing on the Dow. In commodity news, the US Department of Energy's Loan Programs Office approves a record-breaking $9.2 billion loan to Blue Oval SK, a Forward and SK-on joint venture for the construction of 3 battery plants in Tennessee and Kentucky, enabling over 120 gigawatt-hours of annual US battery production. The World Bank's Summit for a New Global Financial Pact kicks off today in France, gathering world leaders with the aim of boosting crisis financing for low-income countries and progressing climate change initiatives currently struggling to advance under other bodies. The Bank of England raised interest rates by 50 basis points on Thursday, its 13th consecutive increase. The decision follows this week's latest inflation data from the UK, which showed a higher-than-expected reading of 8.7% in May. Overall, overnight US sectors were mixed. Consumer discretionary was the standout, whilst real estate was the worst. The SPY futures are pointing to a 0.1% fall. Thank you for listening.